Kaamulan Festival is celebrated annually in the province of Bukidnon and tagged as the only authentic ethnic festival in the Philippines. One of its highlights is the Laga Ta Bukidnon, derived from Bukidnon's Binukid dialect, means women of Bukidnon. Its main mission is to choose a woman to become an ambassadress in preserving and protecting our unique culture. Today, let us know how the reigning Laga Ta Bukidnon became the protector of our culture and how self-love became her biggest asset in winning the coveted crown of Laga Ta Bukidnon 2022. Mga ka-co-op, I am talking to the one and only Laga Ta Bukidnon 2022 Grand Winner, Miss Dolly Cruz. Miss Dano, so how was your experience so far? I transition na to, no, from being a teacher now that you are about to become an attorney.
Yes, of course, lahi ra gyud ang feeling. Of course, it's a dream to become a teacher, and I am really proud to be a teacher. Now that I am in law school, and I already finished law school last 2022, it's really life-changing because aside from being able to cure innocent and ignorant minds, this time I have the power to give justice to the poor, to the needy, and to those who experience injustices. So, dili lang kita maestra, abogada na pud kita, puhon.
Mga kop, nagsugod pa lang mi, pero ing ato na mga banatan nato, no, murag ma-feel lang gid ninyo karon nga ing ani gid ato mga all throughout from start no to end ing ato. Wow, grabe kay sa kada nimong advocacy, Miss Dal. And coming from your vision no and mission, I hope nimo gid na ma-fulfill ug daghan ka mas matabangan pa nga mga tao diri sa ato ang probinsya.
Thank you, sir.
Now, behind the crown, behind the glam, who is really Dolly Cruz?
Aside from being a beauty queen, Dolly Cruz is a daughter to her parents, a responsible daughter to her parents.
Nagi kwando ito, sumpay gid ba?
Yes, a sister to her sister, a person who loves her family and who is willing to give honor to her family. And most of all, she is an aspiring lawyer and an educator, ready to serve this province of Bukidnon, embracing the beauty of Bukidnon, and who's ready someday to bring honor and pride for our province, maybe to the world. Yeah.
To the world, or to universe rather.
Oh my gosh.
Murag sakto kita sa nga tanan imong ingon, Miss Dal. But I think you as a teacher and a lawyer someday, no, you are not just giving honor to your family, but also to the province of Bukidnon.
Yeah. The very reason why who I am right now, the very reason why I always work hard, is not just because of myself or my goals, but it's because of my family. They are the core of everything I am. Because without them, I would be nothing, and without them, I would never achieve who I am today.
Without them, there is no Dolly Cruz.
Exactly.
The Laga Ta Bukidnon. Now, my second question, Miss Dolly, is when you were crowned Laga Ta Bukidnon 2022, how has it changed your life?
Oh, it did change myself a lot. You know what? Prior to being, I'll be very honest, everyone. Prior to being Laga Ta Bukidnon, I seldom or talag saragid kay kawakagawa sa akong balay. Honestly, like, after being crowned as Laga Ta Bukidnon, it was the first time that I was able to tour the whole Bukidnon, every municipality.
So, natuan ni mo tanan?
Yes!
I think barangay, gatuan ka po ka sa mga barangay.
Yes, barangays as well.
Wow.
So it's like, there was a movie where the crawdads sing. It was like finally seeing the whole face of your friend. It was the first time that I was really able to be with the municipalities here in Bukidnon. It was the first time that I was able to really engage with the community, some other communities that I've never been to. And it really changed my life in a way that it inspired me more to become a better person, to become a better citizen and person of Bukidnon. I was able to talk with the lumads.
That's the most important.
Yes. Honestly, it was amazing. I was able to go to the Binukid. Yes. And their stories are very inspiring. You know, it inspires me to do more in life and to someday become a good lawyer who will help them achieve justice.
So that is your inspiration.
Yes.
Getting to know the story of the real people of Bukidnon.
Exactly.
Especially those who are living in the far-flung areas. They have a lot of stories to tell. Our Lumad settlers, diba? They are the one man ganyan nakauna diri sa Bukidnon. And mo man ginaanta ang atuang advocacy and goals sa Laga Ta, no?
Yes.
To embrace the culture of Bukidnon.
Yes, and also, sir, I'd like to also emphasize that it's because also I'm working in a private law firm with our IPMR right now. I'm blessed to work with him, that I was able to go to these communities and embrace their stories as well. So I am blessed.
When you are visiting those cities or those barangays, no, just give me one story that you think would really push you or would give you drive and determination to become a lawyer.
Okay. Actually, there are different stories, very inspiring stories, but most of the stories that really captured and broke my heart are really those land grabbing issues. It's really painful to see the real settlers, the Lumads of Bukidnon, whose lands are being grabbed by other people, who experience injustices in their own land, in their own province. It breaks my heart, and as well it inspires me to do more, to give more.
Lagi. Now, in this time of age, Miss Dal, where pageantry is any of type, seemingly standing for same advocacy, makadong mangunta, pageant na sad, same advocacy, education, other than for poverty, nga na po. But what makes Laga Ta Bukidnon different?
The Laga Ta Bukidnon pageant is usually celebrated during the Kaamulan Festival, right? And the Kaamulan Festival is the only authentic ethnic festival here in the Philippines. So in that case, Laga Ta Bukidnon brings or gives us women who are not only women who are beautiful, but also smart and empowered, who will be Amazonas, the protectors.
Yes, I like the word Amazonas.
The protectors of our culture, the protectors of our tribe, and most of all, the protectors and those people who will preserve what is in us as Bukidnon.
And I thank you.
And I thank you.
Now, Miss Dal, let's leave behind the pageantry. Sige, let's talk about love. Kanda gid ang mga fans. So, February is considered to be love month. So, we all know that.
Yeah.
Date diri, flowers dito, chocolates diri. But generally, Valentine's is celebrated by couples before. But since it's a celebration of love, even those who are happily single also celebrated it. In your opinion, how important is self-love and how do you do it?
Self-love is very important because before you can love others, it's important that you have loved yourself really first. Because as what I've said during the Laga Ta Bukidnon, you can never give what you do not have.
Yes.
Yes, exactly. So that's how important self-love is. Love yourself first before you can love others.
How do you practice self-love?
As a person, the first thing that I do in order to practice self-love is first, never ever compare yourself to others or with other people.
It's the most important thing,
The
especially
most
the you
important thing.
who are watching this.
Yes, because sometimes, kana magong mga bata, no? Or bisan kita, like, ala, gwapa lagi ni siya, or like, maayo lagi kayo ni siya, pero ano, ingani naman ko. Because if we compare ourselves to other people, murag mula sir atong pananaw sa atong self, no? But if we compare ourselves to ourselves, it makes us better. It inspires us to do better. Second is to not be afraid and to always choose happiness. Because, you know, if you always choose happiness, then you are living a life. Sometimes if we live in fear, permi na lang ta mahadlok. Permi na lang ta mag-think sa iingon sa uban, sa atua. Of course, constructive criticism is important because it makes us better. But if we are always concerned about what other people would think about us, if we are always afraid about those things, then we will never be fully happy.
We will never grow.
Exactly. And happiness, we only live once. So why not live it fearlessly and live it to the fullest?
And I think happiness is a choice.
Exactly.
Diba? Kung magpabili ng gift ka nga ka na gaselos na ka every time makita ka gwapa kay gusto ko gift ka ingon ana, dili kay ana ka bright, then I think I cannot imagine or ibutan na sa kaugalan, I can't imagine myself would grow also, diba? And the aspiring beauty queens, no? And kinahanglan maginato nga, especially if there are, di ba yung malikayan style, there are moments nga we're down.
Yes.
Ano bang feeling mo kay the world is against you?
Exactly.
Oo. But if magpundo lang kasi yung balay, magmukmuk lang ka diyan, you would do nothing and just wait for the miracle to come. Pag-listen ka, but you need to choose what's the brighter side of the life. A lot of youngsters nowadays, Miss Dal, feeling unloved. Nanagid ni, di ba? Labi na ka ng mga teens, wala nagid wala na kagikuan. Then broken and disappointed with their lives. Labi na karon nga ka nandi na makahuman og answer sa module. Mura na gyud og mga nangaunsa na. How do you think can we, especially you as a Laga Ta, no, and the society can help them?
Of course, there would be time when people feel unloved, forsaken, and all that. However, as a society, as people, we have a big role in order to help them. While they can be sad, while we can be sad for them, it is also important to embrace them as a society, to understand them and to have empathy towards them. Because, you know, every person is going through a lot. And it is our mission to be kind to them. Kindness and loving words. There are no mistakes if you would just be kind to other people. Because if we do that to other people, we could actually inspire them to bounce back, to stand up. Also, as a society, we have leaders who could actually make programs and projects for them, who could uplift the soul, the fire in the youth. Say sports, pageants maybe,
yes,
or other activities, scholarships. Those could actually boost their morale. Because ladies and gentlemen, it's really important to boost other people's morale. Because if we do that, then we are pushing them towards greatness.
Wow. Every time Miss Dolly is talking, no, daghan kong ma-learn sa nga tanan. Nga kada bitaw, wow, coming from this lady. Mas magulang pa ko niya, pero mas daghan pa siya wisdom sa ako. Ano nga nabalaan.
Oh my gosh.
Siguro plus factor gina ni mag-lawyer ta. So sa ato mga teens diha ang gatanaw, no, please embody and look at this person. She's telling us that what is the importance of education, and coming from her statement, no, kung feeling broken ka og unloved, no, you just have to fight for it. And for those people nga na imabantay ni nga, you just have to be kind.
Yes.
No? Actually, there is a word that, or actually a phrase, kindness costs nothing.
Yeah.
And it's free for everybody.
Exactly.
So free siya nga, ipanghatag na to ang kindness. Dili siya mahal.
Yeah.
Now, your message to everyone, Miss Dal, especially to the youth, humagid ni ato ang main purpose today, who are eager to fall in love, which may compromise their academics, no, their future, and even their morality. So, what is your message for them?
Okay, honestly, I never had a boyfriend until
No boyfriend since birth?
Yes, but it doesn't mean that I didn't have the killing moment.
Killing
Killing moments and all that. Of
Yes,
course, there are those things. The very reason of course, I don't have anything against those who are in a relationship, because at the end of the day, it's their choice. It's your choice and how you manage yourself. Well, the very reason why I was not able to have one before is that I was so focused in my education. So really, my primary focus was education, really graduating, and my family, especially my mom and my parents, they wanted me to not have to be in a relationship yet after graduation. Naabta na lang ko law school, wala pa yun.
So, basta na yung gusto mga-apply diha, no?
Yeah. But, you know, the thing is, for the young ones, you are very young and there are so many things that you could enjoy aside from relationship, guys. You could enjoy traveling, you could enjoy friends, and you could enjoy your studies and love. Sometimes you can enjoy that after you've done everything, after all your goals. Because, you know, there's no need to hurry. There's no need to hurry, guys. There is always a time for everything. The most important thing is that you are already settled and you've accomplished your goals and you've already made your parents and your family proud. Because in that way, bisan i-enjoy ni may relationship after that, wala na kayo problema. So that's my point of view. But I do respect those other people. It's a matter of time management as well for them. And we can never turn back time, ladies and gentlemen. And once it's done, it's done. And
it's there.
Yes, and if you're going to do that, your focus will be different. Because instead of focusing on education, on finishing your goals, your focus would be on your family, on your own family.
Now, down to my last question is that, hapit naman ito mga, mahumanagidaitan, no? My last question is, what is your message to the next Binibining Bukidnon, di ba? Binibini naman, and to all the aspiring beauty queens here in Bukidnon.
Should I cry?
Murag dili ko tamakay sa itong conversation, pero feeling na ako dito na sa coronation or sa imong farewell walk na dayon.
Oh my gosh. To the next Binibini.
Yeah. Hilak naman di ay.
Well, to the next Binibining Bukidnon, and to all aspiring beauty queens of Bukidnon, and to everyone listening right now aspiring to become a beauty queen. Once you're crowned or once you join a beauty pageant, the number one rule is to not change. Ayaw yun pagdako ang ulo. Yes, because who you are prior to joining pageants and who you are after your crown or after the beauty pageant, have that and preserve that kind of attitude, or even improve that kind of attitude. Because at the end of the day, it's the attitude that counts. It's the attitude that matters. The crown comes next. Because if you have a good heart, a humble heart, then that is when you can truly serve as a queen. That's all.
Yeah. Last question na lang, Gid.
Okay.
After mapasa ni mo yung crown to the next Binibini
Yeah.
what would be your next step, or what would be the next chapter of Dolly Cruz?
Attorney Dolly Cruz
Oh.
is the next chapter.
Attorney Dolly Cruz na gidi ay so.
Hopefully, so after turning over the crown, I'll be focusing on the review. And I hope that you could pray for me, guys.
Of course. Let's pray for her.
Yes, for that goal of Attorney Dolly Cruz someday. And yes, we'll see if after the Attorney Dolly Cruz goal, maybe, abangan.
The world or the universe rather daw ko na makako.
Let's pray for that. Let's pray for that.
Thank you so much for this
my gosh.
opportunity.
Thank you so much,
We hope to
sir.
see you soon, and padayon kaunta mag-inspire, especially sa ato ang mga batanon, no? Who look up to you, and not just sa mga batanon, but for those people nga willing to become part also of the pageant world. Thank you so much, Miss Da.
Thank you so much, Mr.
Nakahagagi ko, beauty queen! Thank you so much, mga kakop. That's it. Once again, the Laga Ta Bukidnon 2022 attorney, soon to be, ako na nang i-claim, Attorney Dolly Cruz. Thank you so much, Miss Da. And mga kakop, thank you so much for being with us, especially sa tuwang BUGEMCO Talks. Keep on watching, mga kakop, and be part of our growing family. Daghang salamat, mga kakop, and see you sa muang next episode. That's it, and salamat sa Gugma. Miss Del, salamat sa Gugma.
Thank you.
Bye-bye, everybody.